Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
Ronnie, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy.
Yeah!
Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
What up, guys? It's your boy, UAG, back in the building with a brand new rebranded episode of the weekly Retro Party. New day, new time, same crew. So we got my boy Mad Dags joining us here. What up, bro? My co-host. We got the legend, the myth, the man, Mr. Detroit Love. What up, bro?
What up, brothers? How you doing?
What's up, man?
And of course, you know, doing a community show, we got a community guest here, Keon from Queensbridge. Unfortunately, he's representing Queens, but we still love him. What up there, Keon?
Hey, how is everyone?
Man,
Happy to be alive and part of the show.
well, we appreciate you stopping by. And so, you know, we're halfway through the week, hump day, baby. So we're almost there. And what today we have a lot of stuff to go on, but we're going to talk about all the arcade companies. Things are moving around. Our iiRcade is listening to the fans. I think they're saying that this costs too much. If you didn't jump on it when you was a Kickstarter, you probably held back on buying it. Well, right now they're throwing $100 off on the machine, and to top it off, if you bought it a couple of weeks ago, they're giving you money back. Not many companies do that. I don't know how many companies ever gave me money back after I purchased things. Can y'all speak about that? Because I don't recall that happening.
Well, except for Capital One, not as much. My venture card, I mean, I do get back money on that, but not in the arcades though, man. I haven't had. I mean, you already know. I bought so many Arcade1ups. Y'all probably did the same. Bought everything, and still you don't really hear the thanks as much as you do in iiRcade though, man. He really thanks everybody, and he jumps on every time he can to thank everybody. Even if you have a problem, you can even message him. I messaged him straight up. I messaged him right there, and he said something to me too, man. You can't really do that with nobody else. So
not too many CEOs you can direct message and they'll reply back to you, right?
Yeah,
That's right.
Keon, you got yourself a iiRcade. What do you think about that? Are you excited to get more people to join the family? What do you think about that?
Yeah. Oh, you mean the deal, or what do I think about which one?
The deal.
The deal. I mean, I think the deal with the iiRcade is really good. Do I think it might have been? It could have been a little sooner. I think. Because I think it would have got more people from the jump involved, but now people are questioning the price. But I think it's a good move on Zhang's part. I mean, the guy does the right things. I mean, I can't say anything bad about him. The only thing I could wish for is some more games that maybe, to me, may be more worthy, for me to play. But other people, I think it's a great system,
Yeah.
I think it's great. And the deal, it's a good deal, man. It's built better than probably every 3/4 scale or arcade, let's say, in that realm that I have,
And you got a lot of machines to talk about, so
yeah,
you can say that.
One,
You could say that.
yeah.
Love, what do you think about the deal, man?
Hey, anytime you can save money, that's a good thing. And so, a lot of companies do this in other realms where if the sales ain't moving, bring that price down, get the inventory moving, and then you always have the flexibility to bring it back up if you need to. But Jong is always looking to get more family members into the fold, and $100 off definitely will motivate people that were on the fence.
I think that this is a power move. I really think that he is trying to get his audience up so he can go to those publishers and say, look how many units we just moved. If we have these many units out there, just imagine if you give us one of those games, how many units we can sell. I think that's the logic behind it. I think that means that something big is probably coming down the pipe, or he's probably trying to work something big out, because it just, either the sales have stopped moving or he's trying to make a bigger move. Something's got to give. You just don't give money back and drop it that low unless one of those two things are happening.
Now, is it $100 off the shipping? Or, I mean, $100, that's just shipping is paid for, right?
Shipping is free. Shipping is free right now, so you save a couple of hundred.
Cabinet too,
and then you get $100 off the cabinet. So that's $200 minimum.
Trying to get some people, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. Some people might see that, like you said, everybody has all these arcades in the back, and you got pods, you got all this stuff in here, so you already got your games on there. So when you're trying to get something like this, like I said, you buy it because of how it's custom and how they actually work with the controls, and everything works great for the actual game that it goes with. And that's why I bought, like I said, the iiRcade. Because of that, it was different from all the other ones. Plus, if I wanted to, I could just take it with me. With your other ones, Arcade1ups, you can't really take them with you anywhere.
Well, I mean, you really can't take this bad boy anyway. That thing is heavy.
It's heavy.
Like, because that's that premium build. That thing is heavy. But
rolling it,
So they came out with Kung Fu Master. A lot of people probably just played it at home on the NES. I know that's where I played it. I never played it in the arcade. It was, before my time. But I do love the game, and I do love the sound, and it's really cool to play on the machine there. I hope y'all guys purchased it, because I think it's worth it. I think it withstands the test of time. A lot of retro games sometimes don't, age well, but I think this one did. Detroit, you played it yet?
Yeah, I got it there. I still suck with it.
It's a hard game, bro.
Yeah, right. They grab me up and I gotta shake them off every few seconds. But it's a pretty simple game. It's classic. I think a lot of people enjoy that game from back in the day. Like I said, with most games, I'm not shooting to play for hours and hours or going for a high score unless you're in the top 10. I'm gonna try hard to do that. But otherwise, I like to go and just relive and go walk down memory lane, get time in on a particular game for a little bit. I'm not gonna be there for hours. I just don't have that type of time. But that's one of the classics that I definitely enjoy. And I have the ability to play it on different platforms, but I like the iiRcade. I like the sound system on it. I'm good. I'm glad to see that he's continually to add games to it, because that's what I bought it for, to have those options, and he keeps bringing them out. So I'm thrilled by it.
It's not a AAA, but it's close. It's close enough for me. I think he's climbing up the echelon of titles. It's getting better. I don't know if anybody's seen Mad Dad's play this game, but he's terrible at it.
Oh,
he's worse than Michael B.
Here we go.
Michael B didn't even realize that he had to shake the joystick to get the people off.
I barely had any health and whooped the first boss. That's what I'm saying.
Is there any video evidence of that? Is there any video evidence? I may have saw it, but there's no proof of that.
Besides,
so it didn't really happen.
I'll give you proof, man. I'll give you proof when we go together. When we check this out, like I said. Challenge
it's a challenge. So, but all jokes aside, what do you think about the other game?
Well, what are you talking about, Kung Fu?
No, Tetris. Kung Fu, bro. Kung Fu.
Oh man.
See, man, I'm gonna sit here. But I mean, I'm just gonna say why I bought. That's why I bought this thing, is so I can actually buy the games. If I want a game, I can just get on here, go to my app, or whatever I got to do. I can just go and buy. Like I said, okay, Kung Fu's out. I'm gonna get that. I ain't gonna buy all the games that are on there, but at least you have a choice to buy what you want to buy and then add it to your cabinet. So that's why I bought it. And then I'm about to do a kung fu over there at where you at again? North Carolina?
Nah, bro.
I
Bro.
just want to say.
I mean, they got 200 games, so there's a game for everybody.
Yeah.
There's a game for everybody. Keon, did you get it, bro?
Well, I got it, and I'll be honest with you. I got it, and then look.
You returned it? You returned it in your 30 minutes?
I had
What's
to
up,
because
Mike?
I must have downloaded it incorrectly, or there must have been a bleep in the line when it was downloading, and it started making popping noises.
That happened to me, bro. I had to restart my system. It was really bad. It was crackling. I was like, is something wrong with the game?
When you press the volume up or down, it was making like pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh man.
But it's probably the same thing that happened to me because my download had the same issue.
No, I think it's a good. It should be like a standard game. All right, for the system, it's definitely worthy of it. I have it on other version, on other thing here, but that was one of the original Nintendo games. I think they launched with the system, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Because I might still have that cartridge laying around because I still have a collection of all my old cartridges in here, and yeah, it's a great game, man. It's just I like it. Do I think it should be hyped up so big? I mean, I see for John, yes, it should be, because I mean, you got the man behind the game, but I don't think it's it's big for the iArcade, but for me, no,
Let's say if it was an Arcade1up title, it wouldn't make their own machine for it.
Yeah,
it would be an add-on.
Like that's just like the one like with Burger Time. What is that one?
Karate Champs.
Yeah, so it kind of reminds me of that. You know what I mean? Like, all right, it's a different style of game, but it's in that category almost. But that's a classic, man. That should. Excuse my. Am I allowed to curse or no? Because
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's in my nature, unfortunately.
But
I don't want to be.
The kids should be tucked in.
Okay, this is rated PG, whatever, R. So yeah, I think it's a staple classic. Like when I hear the sounds, whoa, 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 it just brings back memories. You know what I mean?
It makes me think of the old school karate flicks. And
it makes me think of the game itself when I used to play it in my little room, and I was living in the third floor in the building playing with little kids. I had I was there. So yeah, it's definitely. I'm gonna re-download it. I'm gonna end up re-downloading it just to have in the iiRcade. It will probably play better than any other version, obviously. And that's where I give it to iiRcade. They fix their games up to be perfect and made for that system to play right. Hopefully the Retromania is, I'm sure it's going to be made right. For iiRcade.
They took their time with getting it optimized, so I'm sure it's going to be fire when they finally do release it. Yeah. You got people in the community like Rainwater. He's testing it out, so he's not going to let anything slip out because he loves iiRcade. Yeah, he's one of the testers on there, so he's not going to let anything slip through if it's not up to par because he doesn't want them to fail, right?
Right.
So on to the next one.
They're doing it right. iiRcade's doing it right.
They are.
They need to come out with some online games for me.
You know what it is, Keon? Is that you're an American and you want instant gratification, and we all do.
It's been like 6 months, bro.
Yeah, but look how long it takes other companies to do that, bro.
Let me tell you something. Hold on, can I say something?
Go ahead.
That iiRcade right there, I had shipped around December 13th to my house. Okay. It was like right when it came out, before even Kickstarter people had it. Why? Because I paid direct shipping. I was one of the 3 cabinets that were, you paid $300 and whatever dollars, you'll get it shipped in 2 days from Korea. The holidays were here. I knew where I stood in line. under the reservation, whatever, and I knew I wasn't going to get it until after the holidays, and I jumped on it. That's where I got it. So I paid more money for it than 90% of the people, 95%, right? And it, so I'll be honest with you on how I feel about it. I think it's built better than every 3/4 cab there is, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's more money, but it shows where you're paying more for.
Yeah.
The possibilities, as with Atgames has a similar trait with their games they come out with for the arcade net. I haven't really got into that because their interface is kind of funny,
Yeah. It leaves a lot to be desired.
I think that iiRcade and by next year it's gonna be much more well known because the more they come out with little features, jukebox mode, this mode, that mode, it's gonna blow up. It's just taking time. People haven't got the grips on it yet. They're like, oh, there's only certain games, only retro, only this game. But when they come out with that multiplayer, modern, let's say even if it is Android style, it will still draw people to it.
I think they just need one or two marquee titles to have online capabilities, and that's going to make the difference.
They did good with Bomb Squad. It's an Android game given, but
It's
the
fun.
online is fun. And you know what? You could communicate. It's not great, but you can make a private room and have your buddies in there and have a good time. So if you had a couple more games like that, I think it would help a lot. Because in the beginning, John mentioned a lot that this is going to be to play with your friends and family, but really, like friends online. And I heard that, I remember it was said. I don't know what video.
Trust me.
I'm sure a lot of people
it,
said
and it's coming.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's all I expect, and I know it's going to come, but I'm always pushing for it. I'm always like you or there's other people that come on, make an online game. And I know P-Dubs knows which game is coming out. There's one coming out. I'm sure it's gonna drop eventually. He knows. But that's cool. It's all good. I'll wait for whatever.
That's fine. We're gonna go to the next topic because we got a lot of things to hit up. So the next topic is Arcade1up fire sale. We thought that we wasn't never going to see this for a while. It's been 2 years since we saw the $25 cabs, $50 cabs, sometimes even $1 cab. Well, these things are dropping down to 100, 150. I mean, it doesn't exist where I'm at. It doesn't exist where Nazdad's at or Keon or Detroit. I don't know where this is. You probably got to be in Amish land. So it's probably right next to Rainwater's house. It's in Rainwater's house or Pennsylvania, the Dutch, somewhere, because it ain't here. These things are going dirt cheap. People buying Pac-Man 40th for $150, and then if you, I don't know, I frown upon this, but if you look at the Facebook groups, some people are just cleaning out the whole Walmart, buying 10 cabs. Like,
yeah, I would too.
Come on.
Well, not 10, but
nah, they're buying a lot. I mean, I listen. There's some
probably another. Bro. I mean, come on. Look, if they have the space, they are maybe in the business of a resale. They're gonna buy 5, 10 of them. Whatever they got, they'll buy them out, and they'll resell them for whatever the regular price, right? Eventually.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather it go to a gamer and have them have that experience?
Me, yes, but them, no. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean?
It really leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Like I should see people buying like 10 stools, 10 of these, 10 of that. So, but the real question is are they doing this because they're cleaning out for new inventory? What else is coming down the line? Why is all this movement? Because there's a lot of movement in terms of all their they're selling all the Pac-Man, all the Miss Pac-Mans, all the NBA Jams. That's basically what was left in the Walmart stores, other than Outrun.
Yeah, I don't think they're moving anything out the way from an Arcade1up standpoint. I think it's just the retailers. They buy these things. Certain areas they don't sell as well as in our area because they get full price for everything up here. So I think I got $100 off one cabinet. I think that was the Galaga around the Black Friday, and they caught that mistake within hours, and it was back up.
They're like, no.
Right. It's like, yeah, that's not in this market. So I think it's just the retailers. They get these things, and they get them to get people to come into the store and buy those things and get other things. Will they be coming out with something? Of course, at some point in time, they'll be announcing something, but whether we'll get them anytime soon, that's yet to be seen. But I think it's just this normal retail. These companies buy these in bulk. They have them sitting around. It doesn't make them any money just sitting there, so they lower the prices to move inventory and get people in the store.
Okay, let me copy this right here, and send this to somebody here. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get any of these cabs for $100, $50.
That's what I'm saying.
Just to mod them, but that opportunity has never existed here. That's why I jumped on this countercade when it went down to $50 because we don't see those things.
I was like, when that happened, I was like, let's jump on it now because I don't think that's ever going to happen again. I mean, but that was for the masses, so that was pretty good. I just, I wish I can catch one of these sales, but I live in a metropolitan area. Then, they'll sell, or they'll hold on to it till somebody buys it.
Well, you got to get your stuff. If you like me, you got to get them on Facebook Market when they trying to just get rid of them or something like that, like an offer up or something like that. You got to try to get them from there.
Hey everyone.
Hey,
what's up?
Yo,
what's up,
is
man?
HP in the
How's
house?
your day?
buddy.
HP?
Doing great.
We got another pillar of the community, Hollywood Polo. What's going on, man?
EUG, I got this funny story. I was in Marshall, Minnesota today with Jamie going for the one-up deals, and we found an NBA Jam cab for $100, but we couldn't fit it in this small car, so we took it back.
Dude, you tie that thing to your roof or you walk. I was like, listen, somebody's walking. This thing is coming with me.
I would
gave him some ideas, but didn't want to do anything.
I would have just opened it right there and just slided it in. It's all the parts,
And I think you guys there was just too small. It just wouldn't go. I said I was in the back seat, put it in the passenger side, but he just wouldn't go for that.
Was that the bundle with the stool and everything? Or
yeah, it had the stool and everything, man, Dad. It was a great deal.
Doors
Damn,
open and
$100.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have paid for it and said, like, listen, I'm buying it. Hold it in the back. Duct tape my name on it with a receipt on it. I'm coming right back. Don't sell because I bought it already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could have went and get the $99 U-Haul truck.
Yo, for real. At that price, you still would be. You still come ahead.
That was a good deal, man. Anything else you find, man, out there? Anything else?
That's weird. They had the two Miss Pac-Man ones, but they're regular price. I was kind of surprised.
They'd probably do that like after you left. That's normally how it is. After you go there and you see it, right? And you go home and then you see it. Everybody on Facebook, hey man, y'all need to go back. You need to get that. And I was like, what? And that's how I ended up getting like a couple. We had two. Yeah, I think it was Galaga at the time, and then it was something else like a Street Fighter or something at the time. The old ones. You know what I mean? That I get. So.
Man, I'm so envious when I hear these stories. Like, where am I? Like in a black hole or something. Oh well.
You're at the stores that actually profit. So people actually buy stuff.
or when I look it up in like on the app, it'll say out of stock. That's where everybody's done hit it up. And then 2 days later, I hit the Facebook Market, and that same cabinet that was on sale is at basically the regular price. Like, dude, come on, man, come on.
Yeah, I don't know where To Die For gets his marketplace. They're selling everything.
I never
find anything good on mine.
I don't understand how he
people
does
don't
it.
even care over there. I've noticed that. Like, people don't care over there. They just.
I'll be telling them. I say, are you buying these things from crackheads or something? Because it's impossible to get the deals that he gets. For real.
He gets great deals, man.
Oh man. So, okay, we beat that one like a dead horse. The next one we got to talk about is Atgames and the record pace they're selling these pinball. I mean, it's like hotcakes. The last deal happened today, and it sold out in 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
deal
why
was
wouldn't
that?
it, man? Why wouldn't it sell out? 'Cause
Dude, it's wave 8.
I know,
It's
but
wave 8.
I know, but think of it. See, like us, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Us that we went in the beginning, we had to get the other tables and the other, we had to go on NOD to try to get the packs and stuff like that. But see, they don't have to do that on this one. It's already included, man. So I mean, when they buy this, it's like everything is. They're already getting what at 100 and is it 107 or 120?
127 games. You're saving yourself about $50 from the regular price. I mean, it's a great deal. And the thing is that I believe that the demand is going to be like that till probably next year, because you're going to go into the holidays. People are going to want it for the holidays as well. I mean, maybe it'll extend. Maybe the waves will last a little longer, like an hour, 2 hours, maybe a day or two. But I still think that the demand is still going to be there.
I really want them to make a bigger, back glass and all that. Hopefully they do that soon. After they get these waves out the way, you know what I mean?
Well, as long as they're getting that money, they're printing money right now. I don't think they're gonna jump on that too fast.
So that's a good point. Now think about that. The ALU came out, right? The 1.0, and then the 1.1 came out, which I got. Are you guys going to be upset if the pinball 1.1 comes out and you got the bigger back glass, or
as long as they let us, as long as they give a la carte version of it and let you say, here, you could buy this if you want.
Yeah.
And that's fine. If they just say no, it's only going to be included in that next one, then I'll be pissed. I'd be pissed. But if they say, here, here's spend another $100-$200 and you get this premium back glass, I'm in for that. Listen, it is what it is.
So will we get the Doug version, or will we get the To Die For version?
Well, I got a To Die version coming up, and it's gonna be sexier than a mug.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that.
Did this tutorial come out yet?
Yeah, I don't think he didn't do a tutorial. It's a lot of intricate work on there, bro. It's a lot of work. He's decasing stuff, and then he made everything like. He's perfect at mimicking what already exists, like doing the same holes that the factory makes, and he's doing all this without CNC. This is all hand with a jigsaw and a sander, and that's what really makes it like crazy, So that's pretty awesome. Whatchamacallit? So yeah, that's 30 minutes. What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna be like this till the end of the year? What do you think's happening?
Yeah, Jay, I was going to ask you, since these pinball tables are selling out so quickly, do you think there's a chance that Atgames is producing more tables because they see the demand, and maybe they'll actually get the tables out to the Sam's Clubs like a few months earlier than what they're saying now?
I think they're gonna hold out on the Sam's Club, because why put the middleman in there? They want to make all the profit. I think they're gonna sell to Sam's Club because they're not a distributor. They're gonna do what they gotta do. But as they're coming in, I think they're making the games, the tables, as fast as they can. Atgames wants the money. Then they're not trying to withhold any kind of product. They want the money, so they're producing at as fast as they can.
Yeah, because when they give those products to the suppliers like that, they already made their money. You know what I mean? So they don't care about none of that stuff. But when you only get one box, that's a different story. So
and then you get a negative.
That's what they're trying to do. That's why they're trying to do that thing. Maybe they're just trying to talk to them, say, "Oh yeah, it is 2 boxes that go with it." Because that was just a mix up there. But now, I think they'll be all right once they get that. That's probably why it's on hold right now and out of stocks right now. It's just so they can get all that stuff right first, and then they can get what they actually needed out. And Sam's can do, Sam's Club can do that right.
What do you think, Detroit?
Well, I mean, I think I don't think they have to have these things in the store either. So, or selling them from the store. Like when I go to my local Sam's, they have like washer and dryers or refrigerators there that you don't actually pick up there. You order it, you can see it, touch it, and then you order it
via online and they ship it to you. So I think that's probably going to be the method they do with the pinball, because without a doubt, if people walk in through the Sam's Club and they have that pinball on display, they're buying them without a doubt. So there's the groups like us that know about Atgames, the website, and all that stuff. That's a different breed of people, right? The masses have no idea who Atgames is. They have no idea how to buy something through their waves and all that stuff. But you put those in front of them at the inside the store in the Sam's Club, they're going to move. So they're going to, as soon as they get the inventory to do such, they're definitely going to be provided that too. I don't have a doubt about that.
Well, I can answer that, Skyler, because tell you the truth, I still play. I had my friend over, and we were playing both of them at the same time. I was on the, I was on the Marvel Arcade1up pinball. He was on the other one. We were just going at it. You know what I mean? So it's those. I'm telling you, that's why I got both of them, because it's just different stuff. You know, yes, you can mod it and do all that stuff, but on that one, I don't have to do that. I can just play it, turn it on, play it, and call it a day. You know what I mean? So that's why I got the ones that I have. You know, I got the Toy Shop one. Yeah, I did mod that one, but this one right here, I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, should I do it? And I'm still kind of hoping that Arcade1up, I heard something that they're going to come out with updated boards here soon. Maybe Zen. I'm not sure yet, but I don't know. But, you know, I'm just waiting a little bit just to see, y'all.
I will say with Arcade1up, you don't need a engineer degree in turn to operate it. You need to have like an engineering degree to operate some of the stuff that Atgames does. I gotta call it like it is. I love Atgames, but their UI leaves a lot to be desired. It really is clunky. Keon, you can speak to that. You got yourself tons of products, and you have your ALP. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I love the system itself. The UI obviously needs some work. I mean, it's easy to go through the say Zachariah or pinball tables, but everything else is kind of mixed up in there, you know. And the like the buttons to go through the menus, I think are tough. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It just takes a while to get used to. I'm still hitting the wrong buttons to look at the high score. I'm still hitting, the wrong button just to pause the game, whatever it may be. Like, like they could have. Look, I don't have the control panel, so that might help.
I was gonna say that will help.
Maybe
it will. But the thing is, you know what? It actually tells you the buttons to hit. But we as Americans, we just want it to be the same way. But they give us the menus, but it's very clunky. I just wish that it was uniform.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, I've been noticing some weird stuff lately. Like I updated the firmware. Next time I turn it on, it unmounts the memory stick, and I'm like, where the Zachariah table? I'm like, oh, must have unmounted it. But who's gonna know that if you're like, they sell it in the Sam's Club, let's just say, and they sell it to some mom and pop and just don't know much about our, technical, let's just say, inclined with electronics. They're gonna get mixed up, guaranteed. I just look. I think Atgames is a great company on the products they're producing. The customer service is mediocre to me, and I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these businesses should have a phone number. Unfortunately, they don't. And either does Arcade1up. I'm sure there's a few others. But that's a key point into getting good customer service also, Because all these emails back and forth sometimes don't explain the way the situation really is,
No.
Yeah, and for sure, the Atgames is an engineering company that sells products. I mean, they're literally an engineering company, so that's why they have all these firmwares that they're always trying to improve it and give you options. That's what they are at heart. The Arcade1up is a toy company, right? So they make things that go out the door, and hopefully I don't have to think about them again.
Worry about them again,
right? Think about them every day. I mean, PK is pushing out firmware faster than what we as consumers even care to have. To be honest with you, because that's what they love to do. So it's definitely a different breed of customers. But the reality of it is, like my daughter's boyfriend's dad had the ALU. He had no idea about coin ops or control panels you can buy and pinball buttons. He had no concept. He bought that at Sam's Club and he loved playing it. I got the a disc over or a USB stick over to him, and now he can play Pac-Man and all these other things. He's like, wow, I had no idea that you could do this. That's the majority of the customers are those folk who have no idea about it. When those few games, I mean, when I looked at that cabinet, the ALU, I had no interest in not one game that was that was stock in it. But the reality is, for most people to do it, they're just like, I was looking at this Atari game, the Centipede on this with this control panel, and playing that, and I'm like, this game sucks. But it had me do a flashback. I'm like, I remember playing this game when I couldn't play Centipede except if I went to the arcade and played it. And at that time, playing that Centipede version was awesome because I could do this in my own home, and people just have that nostalgic value for these games. And so they'll enjoy those stock games without ever getting into the engineering side, getting into the firmware updates, or any of that thing. So there's a place for both sides of the coin for Atgames, and I think that's where they shine.
No, I agree. Like, there's people who buy Arcade1ups do not do anything. They keep everything stock. They're happy. They can turn it on, and they're happy. There's people with the Legends. They turn it on. They play their certain games, and they're happy. They probably never even did a firmware update because they don't even know how to do that. But there's people that's always trying to tinker with it, trying to make it better, getting the most recent coin ops builds and whatnot, and getting these attachments. Like, I got this whatchamacallit, the joystick there, the control panel. A lot of people don't know it. Whatchamacallit, Meatball Saucy got a video on this, but like, it doesn't move diagonal. You can go up, down, left, right, but you can't go diagonal. So in certain games, you're kind of screwed. I'm sure Atgames is working on that. You told them about that too?
I told them about that.
All right, so Atgames is working on it. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Because if you had that product from Arcade1up, you're kind of screwed for like 8 months until they fix it. Atgames could technically fix it within a week. Maybe it'll take a few weeks because they got to work the bugs out. But it'll be fixed eventually. So those are the pros and cons of having the both systems.
I was playing with Killer Instinct on it, man, and I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't go up. I was like, hold on.
First of all, why are you playing Killer Instinct on a pinball?
Remember, I can go up to the top. Just remember that. I forgot about that.
All right. I understand that, but you got look at all the machines in the background
too. Actually, I can play on.
But look at all the machines you got in the background, bro.
I have to test out the new stuff. That's how.
No, I feel you. I feel you. You're the mad scientist. You're the mad scientist. My bad.
Not bad.
I'm sorry. I meant 8 years, not 8 months. Arcade1up will eventually get to that. So. Boom. Let's move on to the next one. I don't want to beat that to like a dead horse. So, Stearns came out with a trailer to a Mandalorian table, physical table. First of all, you got to have some coins if you want to get on this train.
If you want free play, you gotta pay.
I'm gonna pull this up so y'all can laugh, because I was like, oh man, maybe
if it's 4K and up, I can look at it though. I can look at it. I'll just hang.
It's gotta be close to 10 grand. Period.
The cheap note. So they come out with different versions of it, right? So the pro version starts at $6,200. That's $6,200. Let me pull it up on the screen so y'all can see that, because that's the least I could do.
Uncle Sam wants his piece.
Everybody wants their piece. So this is the pro version. You don't have all the bells and whistles, but let's look at that pretty price tag.
It's as much as I thought it was going to be.
It's not as much as other
Oh no! Wait a minute. That's the. Let's go up a notch. The premium version. Okay.
What does that one have more?
I don't know what it has more, but I know it has more of the first tag. We're close. We're under 8,000, 700 and 800 bucks. They're gonna do a sale like iiRcade. They're gonna drop it $100, so don't worry about that. You can save yourself $100 soon. All right. And then there's no free shipping. There's no free shipping. But at those prices, somebody better come to my house, make me breakfast, set up the table. Like, they gotta, and do my taxes.
So is that like bigger screens or something like that? That like the DMD and all that stuff?
This is official. This is a real table, dude. So it's like about a 42-inch plate field, like a 32-inch back glass, and toys and things. It's moving. It's shaking. Okay, and then you can get the big boy if you're bad. If you're a big boy, you can get it for $9,200. We call this the Keon edition. You get the Keon edition.
Okay, limited edition. Full color, married black.
It's only 750 of these machines at that price.
Hey, look, if you got the money, it's a really nice thing.
Yeah. No,
or if you have money to spend, it's a nice thing to have. I mean, look, if I was in the pinball hardcore, I would probably go jump on it.
Listen.
Wait, wasn't Wolf already reserved one?
Yeah, he reserved one.
Which one did he reserve?
I think it was the middle one. I think he did the premium.
I probably will be in the same boat with him if I did, something like that.
Now,
so that one goes. Oh, look at the speakers though. If we go up a little bit,
this one is some bad boys.
Yeah, but you really,
and then it has the bigger screen.
Yeah, but in reality, do you really need that though? It's
no one needs. Big. We don't need none of these things. We don't need any. I'm
just saying, if you were to have a choice, obviously you go for like a middle one, probably, right?
Probably that middle graphic look better anyway.
I'm with Keanu.
I like this. I like this chrome on it. I like the.
It looks better, obviously.
I like this, but I'm saying like even if I had the money, I probably would go in the middle because I don't want to unless I'm putting a key in this and starting it, and this has an ignition. I'm not spending $9,000 on a pinball table.
No,
that's a lot. That's a lot of money. But if you've been on my show long enough, you know the saying: the difference between a man and a boy is the price of his toys. So you're a big man if you got $10K to throw on the table. Man. But the reason why I really brought this up, guys, is this. There's been some time that we've been speculating who's going to get the Stern's license to bring out those Stern tables. Because there's a lot of big Stern tables that haven't been put, virtually. And they've been pulled from, Arcade Pinball, right? Who's going to get that title? I think with them doing this, does that mean that this may never happen? That no one's going to get that license, that they're just going to keep on doing physical tables and keep it moving because they're not money hungry? It's kind of like Nintendo. Like Nintendo can never pull out an arcade because they got so much money. They don't care about it. That's why we may never see a Donkey Kong. Is that going to be something like this? We're just never going to see a Stern table.
I don't know, man.
You're right, JG. As long as this model works for them, where they can just keep selling these premium tables at a premium price and make money, they don't need to do anything else unless Atgames or Arcade1up can offer them a really sweet licensing deal. Like maybe they get half the products of any pinball tables packs that are included in either pinball machine. I don't think there's any incentive for them to do anything else.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Mad Dad?
Well, I'm hoping that either, like you said, like Hollywood said, either Atgames or one of the other people out there get to be able to, do this stuff here, like be able to just grab the licenses, if they talk to them right and say something to them right for the for everybody to be able to even afford the tables. As you can see, y'all, most of the tables that you get, you have to do either, the Pinball Emporium or, I mean, most of that don't even have these type of tables on them. So I would just say, man, hopefully they'll look at everybody and see where this digital stuff is going, and have like they still got their main thing. They're gonna make more money anyway, so they can still do these tables, or probably just not make as much, like make as many, because these will be in how arcades are coming back now. So they're probably gonna just people are still buying those. So that's how it is right there, man. That's what I think. Plus I got this for right now anyway. You know what I mean? If y'all. I'll just play it on here right quick when they come out with it. You know what I mean? For right now, like I wish I had.
That's what I was going to do.
Probably if I sold everything I had in here, I probably would be able to get one table. You know what I mean? Like if I just did that, I'll probably be able to get one table and then be happy with it.
Yeah.
But you know how that goes. Because from where I came from, man, you work hard for your funds, and even though you want that table so bad, it's like, like my mom and dad always taught me, they was like, hey, man, you just gotta, when you work hard for your money, you gotta put it into something that's gonna be like you said, of value and you can use. So normally that's like a car. So would you spend, $10K on a car, or would you spend it on, a pinball machine? So it's something like that for me.
I mean, they're obviously marketing to a certain demographic, certain audience, kind of like the ice products when they came out and wanted you to spend like 5 G's on a basketball court thing. Like, so they're marketing to a certain brand. Obviously not us. we're not the demographics. But I just found that interesting that a long time speculating who's gonna get this, and they're like, we're printing this, we're printing money, so.
Yeah, they're good. I like I said, I can't wait to it'd be nice to have one of those in the house, man. Like if you ever can get one somehow, it'd be nice to get one in the house. But for like I said, I mean, me on the kids thing. So I mean, it's all about the kids first. If I was like by myself or something and saved all of my money and didn't really had a lot of money and stuff, then I would go ahead and buy one, and to just chill,
I'm just thinking like what my wife would say if I spent that much.
That means you're permanent. You got a permanently spot on that couch. That couch is your name.
He's selling all those.
The curb on the street.
He won't have
a damn couch, and you're gonna have a damn couch.
Look, he won't have no signs or nothing back there. All the signs would be gone. All arcades be gone. Everything would be gone.
It's like when I was a kid, right? And my dad gets me an expensive gift, and it will be like the next holiday. I'll be like this, yo, Dad, I want this. He'd be like this. You remember what you got last year? Your wife would tell you that for the next 10 years. You remember that time you got that pinball? You died, bro.
That's your Christmas present for 10 years.
It would be
1,000 a year, right? 1,000 a year.
It's like you're gonna have to write that off on the taxes, the depreciation value and everything. Oh man.
I'm still driving the '96 Geo Prism, so the next 10,000 is going to be one of those drivable cars in the next 5 years.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're good. You're
good.
Listen. Enjoy it while you can. I wish I had no car payment. That's a beautiful thing. So enjoy that, bro. So on to the next one. Now, this one's a special one because I asked the audience, hey, this is a community show this week. Let me know what you want to talk about. So Hollywood Polo threw this one in. So we're talking about front ends, and the 2 top front ends right now for a virtual pinball. You either a Pinball Emporium guy or you're a pinup popper guy. So that was the question. Like, these are the 2. Which one are you and why? So in the chat, I need y'all to, be interactive. Let us know which ones you're using, why. I'm gonna start this one off with me. I'm a Pinball Emporium guy. And I know that there's limitations with Pinball Emporium. It's not much of a customization. Everything's basically built in, except for your Pinball FX and your Zaccaria tables. Now that they just implemented that in the update, but for me, I'm a full-time dad. I have a full-time job, and I'm trying to make this YouTube thing pop off. So my time is limited. So I don't got the time to like hunt tables down, hunt artwork, make things look pretty. Because if I did have the time, I probably would be a pinup popper guy. I probably would do it because I like to make things look unique. Look at my table. I did that to my pinball table because I like it to be unique. So I would love my front end to be unique. However, I just don't have the time to do it. And that is why Pinball Emporium was made for me. Perfect. Because I don't got the time to do it. And it's gorgeous. But it gives me enough customization. It gives me enough tables. It gives me enough of everything to do it. I just wish I had more time. Because I probably would be the other guy. But that's how I am. Keon, what are you using? And have you dealt with the other ones? Talk to me.
I don't have any of them.
You don't have any of them?
No, because your ass don't help me out.
Listen, I told you I'm limited in time. You heard the spill, but
yeah. I don't have that one. I don't have pin.
This
nothing.
is
I got only FX3 put on my toy shop.
You're a sub to my channel.
Watching his videos.
Okay.
Got me the toy shop.
You're a sub on my channel, bro. I did a step-by-step tutorial on how to install
I need a personal tutorial.
Listen, I'm gonna help you out because that's what we do here.
Hey, listen, I just like to be, I like to get it from you. Look, I could watch your video and I could do it for sure. But since you're live all the time on whatever, parts of the internet, I could find you and you can help me.
All right, I got you, bro.
I got you. Do my
that's gonna be my my goal is to try to help you out. Like, this is what I love about the community. Hollywood Polo had issues with getting his Pinball Emporium up. Meatball Saucy hooked them up. So that's what we do as a community. MCAP got people involved to try to get him up. I reached out to Nate, the maker of Pinball Emporium, to personally help Hollywood Polo. So that's what we do as a community. Mm-hmm. So, Mad Dags, talk to me. You've dabbled in a little bit of both of them, because I remember seeing your other videos. So, talk to me. Which one is for you and why?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Pinup Popper is the one that I've always used. So that's the one I have all my tables on. I don't have as many as other people. Like, Meatball got like thousands, man. I don't know, but I only got like maybe like 100 or something. You know what I mean, on my little toy shop over there. So, but
yes, you do.
That's basically it. That's all I have on there. But that's the one I use, and that's what I'm used to. Now, the one I was gonna look at your tutorial because I haven't even really messed with the Pinball Emporium yet. Like, I messed with it a little bit. I was trying to put it on the toy shop just to see what's going on since I have enough room, but I don't have enough time, as y'all know what was going on with me. So, I had to kind of hold that back off a little bit, But other than that, like I said, I think both of them, you know how it is, that competition. It's not really competition, but it's like people are coming out with different ones, and you have a choice. Just like with all the arcades, you have a choice of what you want to put on your own system. So that's what I like about it. So that's about it for me, man.
The replay value goes way up with these tournaments on anything.
Yeah. One of the things I got to say about I can't speak to Pinup Popper because I haven't dove into it, but I will say this: in Pinball Emporium, you can bring in your own library from Steam, your Pinball effects, your Zaccaria tables, so you can do the tournament stuff. It's all embedded, and that's the pretty cool. I was playing the tournament on my ALP. That gives you an advantage. Like, it's different between playing on your ALP and playing on a computer screen with the remote.
Yeah. I was playing it on my Toy Shock, so until I
That's
got
what I've
this,
been playing.
until I got the, you know, I had the Gamer Pro and turned my TV until I started doing that, playing it on that. But you know, since I got that, you know, you can do OTG mode on, you know, on the ALP and go from there and do it if you want. But the control deck adds that different other features. You can add different buttons to it, so it gives you that extra features when you want to add the.
So earlier when we was trying to get D-Love on, the internet was acting up. Do you think that was Dub Zero messing up the internet? Listen, I think it's a possibility, bro. You know, he was messing with his line as well. Hollywood Polo.
UAG, first I wanted to thank P-Dubs. He sent out that mini for me already, and I might get it tomorrow. So thanks to him and Brad.
First, let's give a round of applause to P Dubs and Brad, because a beautiful thing for the community, man. Hooking this guy up, so awesome.
And UAG also wanted to thank you for sending me out that Zach pack. I'm very excited to put those on my ALP Deluxe when I get that down the line.
Oh, you're all set up, man. You got everything set up. And then, you know, someone's sending you some sauce, so you all good.
Oh, you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be good, Hollywood.
Yes, as far as like the pinup popper, I saw the great videos that you guys put out, and your guys' technical skills are way beyond mine. I'm like basic at best, so I think I'd have a lot of trouble using that software without a lot of help. And the Pinball Emporium, like UAG said, I mean, it seems a lot more user friendly in comparison. But my only complaint about it, and I've kind of talked about Nate with this, but I don't know, maybe UAG can solve this. It's kind of hard for us normal guys eventually to find all these other extra VPX tables that are out in the wild. And I thought maybe we could do a survey of maybe the top 50, 100 VPX tables out there that aren't in Pinball Emporium right now. And then maybe UAG and Saucy or a few people in the community. I thought it'd be nice if we had like a twice a year like update pack, you know, maybe the most requested tables that could just like being a downloaded like an add-on pack that you could add on top of, you know, Pinball Emporium would be really nice, and we could, you know, play those with each other in future tournaments.
It would be nice. But I will tell you this, Hollywood Polo, I don't foresee that happening, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's gotten so much backlash from the VP community about bundling these things. That's why he's doing this one table a week thing. So, you know, kind of teaching us how to fish instead of just throwing us out there. He's showing us step by step where to get it, where to place it. So eventually he wants to be able to, for you, when you find a table that he didn't discuss, that you know how to do it. So there, but like I said, I don't foresee that happening, but you know, anything can happen. And as the words John would say, anything can happen. So, you know, boom. So let's see what a lot of people were talking about, you know, back and forth. It's about 50-50. People were talking about being on PE because of the time. People like the customization with the being on Nailbuster, and Nailbuster made it easier with the installation process. That was probably the hardest part, the installation, but it's still a task to get these tables put in. So you know, to each their own.
I know I love the UEG too. Once they had it installed, it's great having all those tables. You can just, you know, plug and play 150 or 200, whatever the number is, and there's so many good tables. I mean, the Zach tables are the best downloadable tables on the pinball machines, but some of these VPX tables I've played are so far beyond any table, maybe with the exception of a couple of the real tables out in the real world that, I mean, like once you play like Elvis or something like that, you know, they're so awesome. I mean, you've got to have those.
Yeah, yeah. So now, drum roll, guys, we have a special surprise for you guys. Not too many. This is not in the wild. There's not too many people out here that got it. There is a video out there that probably got like 2,000 almost 3,000 views. But we got it live and in color right now. My man Keon got the QVC Atari Legacy cabinet. You know, you can order this from GameStop and still be waiting. You probably get it for Christmas.
Canceled
Right?
that, right? Right after the QVC had it in stock, I canceled it.
You know, and see, I told you the
lucky,
difference
too.
between a man and a boy is the price of his toys. He paid a premium. He paid extra $50 for
50
shipping,
bucks, yeah.
$30 for the thing, but it was worth it, right?
No, it wasn't that much money extra with
You
tax
didn't
and
pay-
everything. It might have
didn't
been
pay-
about 50 something altogether.
It don't matter. You paid a little bit extra,
I
but you
did
got
pay
it.
extra.
You got it in your possession. You ain't got to worry about is it gonna ship, when is it gonna ship, or wait for the charge to come out your account. You got it.
Yeah, and it came double boxed, not just in the original box,
Right,
which
and
I like.
you got
which
it.
is
What
rare.
you paid for it, and what it came in like what 3-5 days?
You know what? It was a total from ordering to getting it 5 days.
5 days. I
Yeah,
wish.
like I was like, wow, you know, and they're in South Carolina shipping, so you know it's East Coast.
Yeah, I would have got it in 2 days.
Yeah, you would have had it right away.
So come on, let me bring up your extra the extra camera. What? I don't
Let's
see
if
your
it's
extra
working. I
camera
don't know.
connected.
I don't know where it went. Let me get back to it.
Connect that bad boy. Let's see.
Let's see if it works out here again.
So while you pulling that up, let's hope you can multitask. So from you know playing it for the last couple of days, right? What do you
day?
think is
You mean one day?
Oh, one day. Oh, I thought you had it for a couple of days.
It just
So one
came
day?
yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you played it a little bit? What do you
Yeah, I
think
played
about
it.
the controls?
It's really, you know what? The spinner is excellent, right? Now the trackball, I think any arcade one-up makes is always gonna have like not the best like feeling to it. You know what I mean? It's just not responsive as like I thought it would be. But the spinner is.
The
Spinner's really
spinners,
good.
the
Really
spinner
good.
is not that crappy stuff that they had in the Asteroids.
No, it's like heavier. It's really good, man. You'll be surprised on that one. That's actually one of the better parts. And I did watch the other guy's video. I did watch his video, and it was he was on point with it, saying that, you know. So I heard him mention that. So yeah, it's really nice, man. I mean, look, the design alone kind of got me. I don't have a 12-in-1 as it is, so that kind of sealed the deal for that. And I really like Tempest, and I like Missile Command. I mean, it has asteroids on it, which my asteroids cabinet I turned into a retro pie cabinet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was a deal with that. But yeah, it's really good, man. I'm surprised. It looks beautiful. I'm pretty amazed on that one. They did good. The way the slant is on the screen, the way the marquee's back. I'm 5'8", so it's perfect for my height. It's the same size and height as the NBA Jam, and it's about half an inch shorter on the control deck, if half an inch, you know.
So
Maybe.
Brad is asking, have you played Asteroids on it, and is it black? Or is it looking like that ashy gray that it was before on the other 12-in-1? Is the dark levels good on that?
I don't even know what the other one looked like because as soon as I got the asteroid cabinet on closeout, I ripped it apart.
Okay. Well, it looks. You can see a lot of light bleed on it, and so they had.
I'll look for
that.
you guys as soon as I connect this camera, and then I'll let you see it for yourself, and I'll let you know myself. I played the deluxe asteroids. I didn't even play the regular one. I don't think on it because I don't even know if I played the deluxe asteroids before, and I'm like, all right, why not? You know, I like Missile Command. I ain't gonna lie, that game used to
That's a
be
good game, man.
really fun back in the day.
My
I wish they had
question,
lunar landing though. I think it would be.
Yeah, they pulled that one. What did they add in its place though?
Something that's probably not really great because
Lunar and Landing was a fun game though.
the game listing is okay. You know, it's just I think they could have did a little better, maybe.
I want to know what was the whole. Why is the ball yellow? Someone joked around.
Yeah, it looks like it's stained or something.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to show like it being aged, but it just doesn't sit well for me.
All right, there we go. No, actually, the ball. Yeah, I was wondering the same myself. It should have been like white or clear. It's like a yellow. Oh, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna mute you on this one, so don't worry about it.
We have lag here. Hold on. Let me fix the connection. Just give me a moment.
So this is what you guys came for. Let's look on it. Let's look.
I don't know how the
His dog pee yellow. This guy.
Oh man, I got him on that. Yeah, you're right. It does look farther back, so it looks like you can.
It's a good tilt. It's a
up.
good tilt
Yeah.
on it.
It's real yellow, UAG.
Like he had
See,
mentioned,
the tilt is actually really good.
the only one that probably is up to that is probably the Burger Time. The Burger Time has a good tilt.
Yeah, now if you see the thing on this one, you see how the Mortal Kombat one, it just comes outward and comes around the corner. See this one, you see that it has that, like I said, it's far back enough to where you can actually stand up and look at it and be able to play it still without having to, you know what I mean, with having to sit down.
You can see the slant is really good compared to like Star.
What happened?
You gotta mute my.
Thanks, man. Give me some. He did. Oh, you need to unmute him on there, right?
I got it. There's something.
I
Keon,
can
can I
use it
hear
like
you?
this.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I'm talking through my phone.
That looks good.
So yeah, this is really good.
Yeah, that's free. That's free spins. There goes that
This, I don't
free
know,
spinning
man.
action. That mouse, yeah. I mean the mouse, though, the trackball. Before I get cursed out and on, it's not a mouse. No, it's a trackball. My bad.
I mean, this moves great.
And that dark, go to what do we call it?
The main menu?
Go to the main
Come
menu.
back
Let's see how it looks there. Maybe you probably have to pay a premium price so it could save scores, Camo. That's not something that they just give away.
Save scores on what?
Oh, so yeah, that's like they went back with the pretty. Can you turn it off and turn it on for me? Because I want them to see the intro of how the Atari comes out, because I think that's pretty cool. Everyone has a unique one. I'm assuming Mr. Chip is trying to make a joke about the menu.
Oh.
Now that thing is fire.
Yeah, that's
I think it gives the sound to what you call it, Missile Command.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I really like that Atari's all over the cabinet.
And they minimized the arcade one up. Except, I mean, the arcade one up is right there underneath there, right?
I'll tell you which cabinet they minimized the Arcade1up logo the most is this right here.
This one right here. And that's probably because Disney's saying we don't want your logo on there. Because Disney has to approve that logo. Yeah.
There's not one.
Disney has to approve that artwork. So Disney was like, "Yeah, man, you're gonna have to take that shit off, bro."
No, nothing on here. This one.
Need cigarette burns.
Got that one. Got that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that sticker there.
Yeah. That's the sticker. The sticker. I mean, it's still better than the names, but it does look cheapening. It looks like it's cheapening.
Yeah, but why not put
The false one.
2 start buttons, credit buttons, like LED?
Because first of all, we already know that Arcade1up is trying to save every penny so they can bag. They're not trying to. They would have raised the price, and I don't think that they're gonna do that. I mean, they should have. They should have.
The speaker should have been here.
Yes, instead of a fake picture.
Yes. It looks real from a distance.
Start up Missile Command for us.
Let's see.
Arcade1up are cheapskates.
They're cheap.
Any way they can save a dime, they're like, listen, do we have to use real buttons? We could just probably use like wood.
Seemed like it got quicker too. Like when you click on something, before it used to lag a little bit.
I think they have a little bit more powerful PCB boards in there.
Oh, my bad. It was Atari, so it don't take as long. I forgot.
How come there's no sound on the game?
Oh, he's probably got it down. So
put it up a little, bro. Yeah. Let's hear that sound. Make it sound like an art.
I'm playing with one hand. One hand.
You're playing pretty good. I mean that. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Crank it up.
Now I gotta get the cabinet.
One hand.
Here we go.
First, you gotta find it, brother.
Son of a bitch.
I ought to be on Marketplace here.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. This is the Arcade 12-in-1 were like gold. So this is gonna be. I don't foresee this one going on Facebook Marketplace anytime soon.
It's really nice, man. I love this thing. It's beautiful. You did good on it, except for that.
See, that one right there is when you can see, like, if you don't have to worry about being, since you're playing like this, so like the control deck is just better.
It bothers me. It bothers me that you've tilted this screen, right? So you know what you should do. Yet you don't do it for the other machines. Is that because of pure aesthetics? They wanted to make this look as close to the real deal?
I mean, even the Atari Star Wars is slanted pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
This is more like on the Burger Time slant.
Meatball Saucy makes perfect sense here. He says save a dime on 100,000 units equals 10,000.
Burger Time is about the same.
Right. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. So
it's definitely a good look in the cab.
So
classic game.
Did you, when you were pressing the buttons for Missile Command, were you pressing the left one or you were pressing the right one?
Well, basically, you got to press 04 for
Missile Command.
3?
Well, it should be 3 because you have the middle, left, and right.
So the middle one. So are they all on one side or they're separated?
No, they're separate. Oh no, there's 2 on this side. And then 1 right here. Well,
that's
actually
that wouldn't make sense because
it's really weird, man. How it's set up.
No, Techno Billy was saying that the mapping on there is wrong.
It is. Something's weird. I'm thinking about it. So I'm pressing. Look what I'm pressing. So that button. Shoot that side. This one shoots that side. That side. Middle.
So normally you would use the 3 buttons on the right.
Yeah.
It should be middle. It should be left, right, middle,
buttons.
and then right.
But so there's 3 buttons on the left and there's 3 buttons on the right.
There's 3 on the right, 2 on the left.
Doesn't seem right.
So that doesn't
Weird.
seem. If you're losing your left hand, then you're missing a button. You probably have to go on the third one.
I don't know. So not on these one.
It should be 3 on the left.
Yeah.
There's 3 on the right, 2 on the left.
Yeah, so I think they're saying it should be 3, but we'll have to look into that to see. It's Michael B's fault that the QA group's over there. I love it. I love it. So
Let's see Asteroids.
I appreciate you showing us this.
put on that. This is perfect, man. Like to kind of get your eyes on it to see everybody. If this is the stuff you like, if you like seeing stuff first, like that video, like it. Hit the sub button if you're not a sub already. Come on,
Richie, have
guys.
you and Dad's played a lot of Asteroids Deluxe?
No way I
before?
could play this on one hand.
I played it a lot on the Legends pinball. That dark is dark. I think it's good.
Yeah, that's nice. Good.
I think it's good. I think it's better than what it was on the other one.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Too many southpaws. Okay, whatever. They're probably doing it in the mirror. You know how when you do it in the mirror, everything comes out the opposite way? And that's probably what it is. I can't censor the comments. It just doesn't work. If I could do it, I would, buddy. Is someone a left?
Pretty dark, man.
Yeah, it's dark. The dark levels are good.
The quality of the screen, I bet.
Yeah, the screen quality makes it
Now,
good.
now play this one because this is how you could tell if the trackball is good.
Yeah,
It works
that looks
good,
good.
man. Yeah, I'm giving playing with one hand.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
So Rexer. So guys, right after us, we're gonna go till Rexer's go. He's starting at 10:30. So you guys are gonna jump off of here, go over to Rexer, tell him UAG sent you. Make sure we give him a good welcome. Now let's enjoy this while we can. Fire button on the right. D Love was here. He disappeared on us. Yeah, now, if we could just white out that ball, we'd be good.
Yeah, it looks weird.
It looks
it's
kind of like the consistency of like if you go to an old school
Yeah.
like a
Worked
what you
out.
call it, like a billiards place, an old pool ball.
I would have to do something like this too. You know?
Looks a lot nicer.
Yeah, I like the could change it or whatever. Make it-
Okay,
I like the
and if you want to see Rainwater's beard get shaved next week, sub to his channel. We're gonna obviously we're gonna do it on my channel because I want to see that dirty nappy beard come off his face. Listen, Rainwater, you should thank me. You look more like we're from Washington now. You look more like that. The beard is growing in nice. You need to get some beard treatment. Right? I might have to
Man, I
send
love
you a
your
box.
space, man. I love your space that you got in there, man. Man,
His,
I wish I had that space.
this is to me, hands down. I think this is the best game room. I love it. I love the
appreciate it. I'm sure
the
it's
backwash.
not, but
To me, it is. I mean, to me, it is. bro.
Keon, have you ever had like a full basement full of friends playing your machines? That would be incredible.
This is my daughter's only spot.
You segregated her to the corner. Oh, you got the. Listen, my man even got the
nice,
Polaroid camera.
Wow.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
That thing's really cool. My daughter loves it. Got it right by her desk.
Conditioner seems to be the secret.
And then
This
for
guy.
P-dubs, I got this one.
Oh, you got the iiRcade dartboard?
Yeah.
It only costs you $2K. But it's good. It's sharp. It's sharp.
Let's go.
Man, I wish I had a basement though.
Yeah, it is good. I ain't gonna lie, man.
You got to be in New York for that, baby.
You gotta mess with fish tanks and stuff.
Yeah.
Hungry,
Don't try to scare me, bro. Don't be bringing none of that stuff out.
He's hungry.
No,
He's hungry.
What the? Nah, bro. Step back, bro. Step back.
He wants some food, bro. He's the real drag.
Coconut oil. I'm gonna put some coconut oil on this. The grades are coming out, guys. But you know what? That's just showing my wisdom, baby.
This is one of the rarest eels you ever see.
That's a eel?
Japanese dragon moray.
Yeah. Yeah, see?
I could pet him, but he's a little hungry.
You what? Nah, you good, bro. You good. You good.
Look,
I can pet
his
him.
mouth
This
out,
guy.
so that's not
So the arcade show become Ripley's Believe It or Not. We show he's gonna pet the eel. Nah, bro. Nah. You good, bro.
Yeah, this is my man cave, bro.
I love it, man.
Cool, man. I like that.
So where's
the machine when you play first in that room?
The first game I would I probably would play, all jokes aside, the slot machine I'd probably play. I play some of that slot, baby.
This is 2002, real rare.
Where you get that from? Yonkers Raceway?
No, this was an auction. I think I got this.
Auction.
Auction.
Have you been to the Queens racetrack? To play in the casino there?
No.
Nah. You don't want to go with the old ladies?
I like in Florida. They got good casinos in the Indian reservation.
Yeah.
Nice.
First, you gotta make a trip to Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun, and then you be good. They do it nice over there.
Yeah, I'll stay away from gambling.
You're gonna make it off like I can't refuse.
Nah, I'll keep my money here.
Yeah. You're just putting it back in the machines, bro.
Exactly.
First of all, I love that. I love that. The Atari sign, that Nintendo sign.
I wish I could zoom in. Oh, actually, you can. Yeah.
Those are sharp. Those are sharp.
I just got a Sega one recently. I got to finish the wall over there.
My Meatball Saucy is asking. It's probably upstairs. But he's asking, where's the skee ball?
I could probably put it over here. Got to kick some stuff away.
Listen. You don't need all that other stuff. Just put the ski board there. That's it.
Right in the middle. Look at
I'm
that.
waiting for Tetris and Killer Instinct.
Where are you putting those at?
Right there. I got to move the fish tank.
Oh, so the fish gets removed. Damn. What kind of
popsy
popsy you are, bro?
It'll be over here.
Oh, okay.
I'll move them. I just got to move it.
All right.
I got the corner right there.
Eventually, you're gonna be like this. Nobody really needs to sit on the couch.
Wall right here. All right. You see how nice and clean if I have to.
Listen. After a while, you just
what I have. Honestly,
listen. You got a good selection of games. You got the Buck Hunter. You got games. You got iiRcade. You got a lot of different games there.
Stuff.
So. That's cool, bro.
Come hang out.
I love it.
It's fun having all this, but when you ain't got no friends that can come over because of COVID.
That's the whole thing. Like
this is
everybody started these hobbies when COVID started. So nobody really was able to enjoy it with the other people except your family. And if you're like my family, my wife could care less.
Exactly.
She played the pinball for a little bit,
That's why
but that ran out really fast.
These two right here, daughter and wife.
Yeah.
Pac-Man and a Burger Time.
Yeah.
That's the wife and daughter. Everything else is mine.
Oh, he says thermos checks.
Do you know how many Atgames pinballs was purchased with those stimulus checks? Everybody said, "Dude, you want one too? You want one too? Here, let me get you one, bro."
Can you put me back up on the other video? This one's gonna cut out.
Yeah. We're done. Where you at? Boom. Take you off. Wait a minute.
Thank
What's
you,
that?
Keon. That was amazing.
Thanks, guys.
You have a good run.
I appreciate it, man.
Let's see. Why is this thing acting? Okay, bye.
You know, it's one of my hobbies. Obviously, is fish. You know, saltwater fish, corals. I have about 5 fish tanks here, all saltwater.
So you got Rainwater moving in. He said he's gonna pay for. He got the money on the fish food. He'll cover the fish food. He says,
"No, you gotta the lizards cost more to feed than the freaking fish do."
Brad said he needs some more stimulus checks so he can start buying some of this stuff. He said, "No more Trump money." So we don't got those stimmies coming. He's like, "Come on, Smokey Joe." So we try to get. We're rooting for that next check.
Joe's been getting us some money. I'm not complaining, man. You know? But it's not going into this shit.
Keon for the win.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the. And you
Lizards?
guys are the only. Hey, listen, I'll be honest with you. You guys are the only ones that really see my basement. No one has been here since COVID. No one except my wife. She comes to do the laundry. My daughter, she comes down and plays with a switch and goes upstairs, and I don't see her for a half a day. You know what I mean? So this is my realm. This is where I, like my dungeon. Unfortunately, it's just no one's ever really been here or gonna be here until things really drastically change, and that's not because of my wife. That's because of other people's wives and stuff like that.
Listen, when it's over, when the world becomes a normal place again, I'm telling you right now on the stream, I'm right here that I will be there. I'm coming through.
You must have some family here, right?
My dad still lives in the Bronx.
All right.
So I'll be there. I'm gonna go get me a slice of pizza with pepperoni, and then guys, I'm gonna tell you a little secret right here. If you get a slice of pizza from New York City and the oil don't drip down your arm, then you ain't getting it right. You ain't doing it right. That oil got to drip down your arm.
You need that Ninja Turtles pizza. That's what you need.
That oil got to drip down your arm. That's when you know you got a legit slice of pizza. And also, if you want to make sure you don't get robbed when you're in New York City, right? I'm looking at you, Mad Dad.
Keep your wallet in the front of your pocket.
Why are you looking at me?
No. I'm gonna tell you. Listen. Do not eat your pizza with a fork and knife because they know. They're like, we got this guy. We got him.
You think I'm gonna eat it with? So I'm like that.
I didn't say that you're like that. I'm telling you. I'm giving you a disclaimer. I'm telling you, no, don't do that, bro.
Hey,
don't do that.
I'm the one eating it when it just came out in the hot, and you
got to do the reverse blow.
Do the reverse, yeah. That's
you got to blow inside to cool your mouth down. Okay, so you got to do that. So anybody, if you're here, go to New York City, get yourself a slice of pizza from Little Italy, brick oven pizza, and that's extra crispy. All right.
Why Little Italy?
Because you want it from the source, baby.
Yeah, but Brooklyn has some of the.
Oh, Brooklyn has a Little Italy as well.
Man, I'm gonna tell you the best. If you've been in Brooklyn, Spumoni Gardens, L&B Spumoni, they've been around since the '60s. I don't know how. It's a new owner. The other one got shot and killed. His recipe is really, really like something secret, but it's been passed on to the family that took over that pizzeria. It's in Brooklyn actually, and I don't even live near there, and I'll drive out there 35 minutes to get a pie. There's a line down the block for pies, bro. They have a pie window. It's just
I trust me. I know.
But it's famous. It's been in movies. It's called L&B Spumoni's. It's been around for, before I was around. So I mean, like, but what they do is they make the sauce on top of the cheese, basically, and that's their special Sicilian is just. There's no place like that.
All right, man, go ahead. I mean, I haven't even ate.
I know I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
listen, I had a bowl. I told everybody. My wife said, "Listen, you're gonna have to fend for yourself," because she was getting her hair done. So she said, "You're gonna have to fend for yourself, make your own dinner." So my dinner was Captain Crunch. All right, so listen.
That's my dessert for after at night. Like dessert.
I had the CC diet. Captain Crunch.
I had Cocoa Pebbles. I killed it all.
Italian sub. It's
Honey Nut Cheerios, man. They help you with the cholesterol.
Oh, that's the second. That's my second go-to.
Yeah.
But first of all, if you want your roof of your mouth torn up, and you if you want instant diabetes,
Captain Crunch.
You get yourself some Captain Crunch.
Yeah, that'll wreck your top of your gums. Crunchberry is my jam though. Crunchberry. Captain Crunchberry.
Man, I'm telling you, man, Cookie Crisp, man,
Cookie Crisp will mess your gums up too.
Yeah, that's gonna mess you up.
Cocoa Puffs, we got them all going there.
Listen, first of all, and also I'm going to tell you right now before we leave, I got to tell you, if you're a parent and you let your kids eat Cookie Crisp, you should actually get locked up for child abuse because all you're giving them is chocolate chip cookies.
Sugar.
Like that's literally cookies and milk for breakfast. Yeah. You probably should get locked up for that.
Your favorite cereal is Captain Crunch?
Captain Crunch. Tore up my mouth. Captain Crunch.
I was. You know how ghetto we was, man, back in the day. I'm just tell you how ghetto we were. We got some. I know we off subject like a mug, but we had Cocoa Puffs, and you put them in the water. And my brother at the time was like, man, hey, I said, hey man, that's how we make chocolate milk, man.
Oh no.
That's how we did it, man. You know what I mean? So we did it like that. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. We didn't have the Nestle Quick, okay? We weren't up there.
I put my cocoa pebbles
or the Hershey syrup. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something. Now, if you're really hood, this is the highest hood level that you could get. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What, bug juice, quarter juice?
No, if you get Frosted Flakes. Right, okay. And then you put sugar on top of the Frosted Flakes. If you do that, that's good. And you're also gonna have a heart attack.
I'm sorry. Hopefully I don't, but I do it all the time.
Dude, you cannot do that, bro. You're gonna kill yourself.
Cornflakes, right? You're supposed to do that with cornflakes.
Cornflakes. You can do that on some cornflakes.
Honey Nut Cheerios. I put sugar on everything.
No, dude, you gotta stop, bro.
I know.
You gotta stop. Listen, I'm gonna send a message to the wife. Like, listen, hide the sugar, baby.
Listen, what do you think? She's a nurse.
I ain't gonna lie to her. What about the Lucky Charms, though? What about the Lucky Charms, though? Come on.
I need sugar in there too.
First of all,
those things are plain.
Nuts with sugar. I used to do that all the time.
Yes, with grape
do
nuts,
what?
I have to have sugar.
Grape nuts with sugar on it.
You have to because that thing tastes like wood.
No, it tastes like nothing.
You gotta put some sugar on that. That tastes like wood. Now, also,
I don't need no sugar in that.
Raisin Bran, I put sugar on that.
Yeah,
yes.
You gotta do that, man.
Raisin Bran, okay, but Frosted Flakes.
Come on,
that should be a crime. That should be a crime.
Hold up, man. I ain't gonna lie. I put the sugar on Rice.
It's all Cheerios' fault.
Rice Krispie tastes like styrofoam. You might as well eat styrofoam.
It's Rice Krispies' fault and Cheerios' fault that we put sugar in our shit these days.
I mean, they came up with that other one.
Because they came out with that dry ass crap, and that's why my mother used to.
Your mom said, "Put some sugar on it. It's good."
No,
it's good.
I put sugar. I used to cram that thing with sugar. I'm not gonna lie, because it tastes like nothing. It tastes, Growing up, that's the way it was.
All right. So I'm cutting into this guy's time. We're done we're done for the show. The next show is going to be yeah, of course. Anytime. You're family. You guys are family to the channel. But next you definitely was.
Great to see you.
You too, buddy. Hollywood's one of the best guys on the internet.
He's a pillar of the community. He's on everybody's show. I love this guy.
You can tell he got a good heart. Yeah.
Next show is going to be at our new standard time, 8:00. You can blame me. Really, it's Mad Dad, but we're going to say if you can blame me, right, for this time slot. We're going to do it at 8:00. Get it in, get out, get you around your way. But everybody in the chat, jump over to Rex's channel. He's live right now. Tell him that UAG sent you. Hit a thumbs up on the way out. Sub to the channel if you haven't done that already. Go to Mad Dad's channel. He got stuff that's popping off. And of course, we're family, right? We got something to say, Mad Dad. Holla.
Yeah, hey, y'all congratulate UAG, man. He was out of there. And I was trying to push him out and trying to get him. I was like, hey, we got to get him up to that 500, man. And he did that last one. He got that 500. So, yeah, I'm going to be a little broke. I forgot about that. He forgot to mention that. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go, listen, we're going to, the next, during the week, I'm going to do a production show video on how you could be one of the lucky winners for the giveaway, because me and Mad Dads, he's throwing in 20, I'm throwing in 20. You know what? Do 25. We're doing 25.
Hold on,
I'm spending more $5. No. Listen, I spent your money. That's it. I don't want to even hear it.
No, I'm just saying.
It's going to be $50.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't know. I might throw in a little more. See?
Okay. So it's going to be a minimum. It's a minimum of $50. Who knows?
So we might give away two things. You know, that's what I'm trying. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw it out there.
So sub the channel. You have to be a sub to the channel. You have to like the video. We're gonna do a video later on in the week on how to be one of the winners. And if you never know, it could be Hollywood Polo. It could be Keon. Keon could buy another sign for his den there. The beautiful layer. You'll make room, buddy. You make room.
I don't want to, man. Come on, trying to limit signs.
All right. So again, jump over to Rexer. Thank you for stopping by, guys. And until next time, guys, keep gaming.